Our community conversations have been rich. They've been rich in conversation and relationship building. There have been themes that have come out of our community conversation, and the themes are things that are on people's minds, and they're important to the school district, but not only the school district, but also to the community. And so some of those themes that we have been hearing, there have been 4 that have really raced to the top right away. When we ask people, why are you here? Why did you move to Mason? Most people say it's because of the great community, it's because of the schools, but it's also because of the diversity. People want to be a community that celebrates diversity. And so one of the themes that have come up is equity and inclusion. And how is a school working with equity and inclusion? And so one of the ways that we are looking at that this year is that we are really putting a laser focus on giving the opportunity for all of our staff here at Mason City Schools to engage in the work of equity and inclusion, and really understanding what that looks like and how that plays out, not only when we greet students on the bus as they come in the morning, but how does that look like in the design of our lessons in the classroom, so that we are really doing inclusion with excellence in Mason City Schools. So that's a theme that has come up, and it's important to us. Another theme that has come up here at Mason City Schools during our community conversations is mental wellness. Mental health is something that we will have to work on together as a community. It's not something that the school can address alone, and so that's been the power of having the city and the township at our community conversations. But one thing we can do here in Mason City Schools is we can add more support for mental wellness. And from our conversations and the feedback that we have received, we've actually added an additional counselor and reorganized our counseling service at the high school so that we can address some of those specific needs based on the feedback that we're receiving. Our counselors are excited about looking for new ways to serve our high school students with all of the pressures that they are receiving and that they are facing in 2018 and 2019. And this leads into another conversation that is really important to our community, and that is all the pressures with social media. Social media is a large conversation that is not just happening here at Mason City Schools and in our community, but it's happening across the nation. This is a global conversation that I'm excited to engage in here with our parents. This is not something, again, that we can do alone, but the opportunity is to partner with our parents and with our community. And how do we address social media and begin to be well and healthy with that as not only an organization, but as a community. Our students are living in social media. They're growing up with social media. So how do we help them navigate that world together? Another theme that's coming out of our community conversations that's important and on everyone's mind is school safety. School safety is not only important to the school district alone, but it's important to our community. And we've been very fortunate to work with the City of Mason to build a comprehensive plan for school safety in the up and coming years. While there will be several measures for school safety that will be visible and discussed publicly, for example, new monitoring systems for doors, new procedures coming in and out of the schools, additional cameras, and some monitoring of social media, there will be several things that will not be discussed publicly, a part of our safety strategy. And these will be strategies that will be implemented with our police department behind the scenes. All of this is a part of a $1 million investment to make Mason City Schools as safe as possible. And it's also in collaboration with the City of Mason to create a safe environment for all of our learners. What an honor to be the superintendent and serve here in Mason City Schools. If you are a resident and you would like to participate in a community conversation and be a host, please reach out to us today, and we would love to set one up with you.